Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about the major press conferences um, that have been done by the big three companies for E3. We're all wrapped up with 3 days of E3 press conferences. I had a video filmed last night, but it was dark and you couldn't see me, so it makes no sense to put out those types of videos unless I have a really pressing thing that I want to talk to you about. I promised you a video last night. I'm sorry, but I want to give you the best of everything. So, we're gonna start with Nintendo. They announced games like Pokemon Let's Go, which is a game where you actually carry a physical Pokeball around, I think, and actually simulate throwing it on your Nintendo Switch. So I guess kind of acts as an extension to the Joy-Con. Alright, next is, they announced that Fortnite will be coming to the Nintendo Switch and it's actually available now. I don't play Fortnite, so all you Fortnite players on Switch, go ahead. The big announcement from Nintendo was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And they're calling it Ultimate because literally every character is in here. Yes, that includes Solid Snake and Ryu from Street Fighter. Now we go on to Sony, which, in my opinion, was the most lackluster of the big companies. We saw more gameplay of Spider-Man. Now, I'm a superhero person, so I'm obviously gonna check this out, but it looks like your regular run-of-the-mill Spider-Man game with just a new coat of paint. Let's see, but they did reveal the villains last night, such as Vulture, Electro, I think Shocker was in there, but I think Shocker and Electro are almost the same person. Um, the Ghost, um, the Ghost of Tsushima, uh, was shown gameplay, and that game looks gorgeous. I mean, it's a throwback to samurai films, and who doesn't like samurai films? The Last of Us Part 2. This was a weird announcement because the inside of the Sony tent looked like the scene from The Last of Us 2 that you saw during the conference. But you get to see a relationship developing between Ellie and this girl named Dina, and it was a pretty cool reveal. Can't wait to see what that's like because the first Last of Us was so emotionally invoking and emotionally provoking as well. Um, so I can't wait for that. The game that made me pop the whole night during Sony's press conference was the Resident Evil 2 remake. It seems like they are going with the over-the-shoulder camera view for Leon. It's funny seeing Leon as an 18-year-old rookie cop again, but it looks like they took much of the technology from Resi 7 and made it look as realistic as possible because that reveal of the zombie taking a big chunk out of the other deputy's neck was just horrifying, and and I wanted to run the other way. So that looks amazing. I can't wait to play that. I believe it's January 25th, 2019 that's going to be released. So set your calendars. Now on to the biggest presser done for the whole week. Xbox, and they really came out strong with this one. They announced a fighting game called Jump Force, which, like I said in my previous video about the Xbox presser, which I did immediately after it, Jump Force is a fighting game that combines all of the characters that are involved in Shonen Jump manga. Forza Horizon 4 was also announced, and man, does that look gorgeous as you're driving through Britain. Looks amazing. Halo Infinite, for all you Halo heads. I'm a Halo fan, but I'm more of a original quadrilogy fan, if you will. A lot of Gears of War related things. You had Gears Pop, which is sort of like a Lego Gears thing, except with Funko. Gears Pop, Gears Tactics, which is, again, in the very same vein as Halo Wars for you real-time strategy players. And finally, Gears 5. It looks like Kate is going on a journey to find out why she is having visions of Locust invasion. Cyberpunk 2077. This was the last reveal during the presser, and it looks very, very fun, very futuristic, and it looks to be brilliant by the same people responsible for the very, very fun Witcher series. CD Projekt Red looks to hit another one out of the park. Fallout 76, I'm hearing a lot of blowback about this one for it being online only, and I'm with you. I really do not like online only video games, so there you go. Just Cause 4, because you need another game about just blowing stuff up for no apparent reason. Battletoads. They're reviving Battletoads, which is awesome. They didn't show any footage, but I can tell you, I'm excited. Dying Light 2, which is a sequel to the original zombie first-person romp. And it boasts a ecosystem for the environment around you. Can't wait to see what they do with that. For the people that have been waiting, Kingdom Hearts 3. For those of you that have said, we'll believe it when we see it, there's a release date attached to it. I just don't remember what it is. We'll pull it up. But there's a lot going on. I'm sorry for the delay in my speech. I have someone right next to me, so because right now I'm looking for the release date to Kingdom Hearts 3, because I don't want to give you the wrong information. January 29th, 2019 is when Kingdom Hearts 3 will release. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We knew that was coming out. I'm not going to talk very much about that. The Division 2 was announced. I didn't really like the first one, but if you like it, more power to you. Devil May Cry 5. I'm actually pretty excited about this. They're going back to the traditional formula of the Devil May Cry games. Lots of gunplay, lots of action, and less emo. Yeah, I'm looking at you, DMC. Even though you're awesome, loved you, but you were a little too emo for me. A game called Metro Exodus, which I'm going to assume is a sequel to the Metro Last Light franchise of games. Never played them, so I probably should check that out. And we got a weird Star Wars announcement for a game called Jedi Fallen Order, and we didn't get much details about it either. All we know is that it's coming. And now on to the publishers. Actually, no. Something else out of Xbox land. They have announced a major acquisition of some studios. 303 Industries will now be doing exclusive games for them. They had previously done the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5. They've also finally solidified the Rareware contract, which means this purchase of Rare has a lot of ripple effect to be felt throughout the gaming world, because if a Nintendo 64 Classic was ever to be made, this means that they would no longer be able to acquire the rights to any games like GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, Killer Instinct, Perfect Dark. They wouldn't be able to acquire those rights without working something out with Microsoft first. Microsoft also acquired Ninja Theory, who were behind DMC Emo, which is what I just talked about. And they also worked on Ninja Gaiden. And they acquired Playground, which previously did the Forza games for them. And finally, and if people still care about this, I don't know, but Microsoft officially acquired Minecraft. Okay. Now on to the publishers. Ubisoft announced that they will be working on a new Star Fox game, as well as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which takes place in ancient Greece. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It looks to be fun, and it looks to let you choose what parts of missions you do. For Bethesda, wrapping this up, we have Elder Scrolls 6 was announced. Doom Eternal, the sequel to the excellent 2016 reboot of Doom, was announced. Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is a Wolfenstein game from the perspective of B.J. Blazkowicz's twin daughters, was announced. And, of course, Bethesda was involved in the announcement of Fallout 76. My final thoughts are the best press conference of the 3 days goes to Microsoft. I believe from a disabled consumer standpoint, Microsoft did a lot more in terms of bringing out the accessible controller, and I also believe that With all the new stuff coming out, there's going to be endless ways to use that controller in different games. It's going to be awesome. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but it's looking very certain that I probably make the switch to Xbox exclusively. I don't know. We'll see. Does that mean I'll go trade in my PS4 tomorrow? No, hell no. Absolutely not. It just is a thing where I didn't see enough from Sony, from my standpoint, to go, wow. Can't wait to play that. Except for the Resident Evil 2 remake. Looks awesome. Awesome. Anyway, guys, that's my video for today. Please hit that like button, because YouTube's algorithm's straight messed up right now. Press that little subscription bell, hit like on the video, comment, and subscribe for more content. I love y'all. I'm sorry about not getting the video out to you yesterday, but I'm striving to give you the best quality. I'll talk to you soon. Game on.